Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Marguerite. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. It's a joy to speak with you again tonight, and you are all so ever welcome to this channel. And I'm so thankful for your interaction with my channel. Okay, today we're going to talk about starting a business. Basically, we are heading to 2023. We are in December, and we're still in 2022. But I'm gonna talk about starting 2023. Okay. Basically, what I want to say here today, if you're ready to listen, and I'm sure you are ready, um and please do listen carefully all the way to the end to hear the different steps that I have to tell you today. Number one, if you choose a business name, please make sure you register the name just in case you don't want to lose the name. Unless it's your own name, then you're pretty much safe. If not, you might want to think about a way to register the name. Number two, decide the legal structure of your business, whether you want your business to be a corporation or not. Okay, so this means you want to decide whether you want to trade as a sole trader or as a limited company. Um, and Either way have its pro and con. Whether you decide to be a corporation or not a corporation, you will face advantages and disadvantages. So you might want to take your time and study well the structure you want to go for. Okay, now number three, have you got a business plan? If not, you might think about writing a business plan, and your business plan must help people knowing more about your business, about yourself, everything about your ideas. So it must be easy for people when they take your business plan and read it to know what you are about, especially the bank to lend you money. Sometimes they will require a business plan from you, and you must be able to provide well-established business plan to help your lenders then to lend you funds for your business. Okay, number four, secure funding and finance. Okay, after establishing your business plan, you are spot on. Now you need to secure funding for your business, because as a self-employed person, remember, you're going to be a self-employed person, so you must have sufficient capital before starting a business. You can't just dive without no capital. So because you will be responsible of paying your business cost and your housing cost. All right, so but whenever you're just an employee, you just have to worry about your housing costs. But in this instant, as a self-employed person, you don't only have your housing costs, but you have also your business costs. So you got to be careful then, and make sure you really, really want to be in business before diving into it, because it requires a lot of fundings, a lot of costs. All right, now let's move on to your business advertisement strategy. Have you decided how you want to advertise your business? Yes, you must decide if you want to go for TV advertisement or radio advertisement or social media advertisement. As a small business, you're unlikely to want to spend a lot on business advertisement, so you want to go for low cost advertisement. But for medium to large companies or businesses, they can afford to pay for type of a TV advert or radio advert, because they have sufficient funding and they've been established for years. But you, as a small business person, you might want to avoid going for a highly costly advertisement, because you want to be able to work towards zero waste, and also make sure that you are efficiently using your funding in order to survive in business. Okay, now let's move on to your business insurances. As a business and self-employed person, you have a lot of insurances to deal with, that you probably didn't know about before because you were going to work as an employee. But now that you are self-employed, you will have to pay some insurances, and these include the liability insurance, for instance, and other insurance that cover you as an employer and also cover your employees. So all these insurances must be paid. So make sure you you actually trade with the right ethics. So if there are insurance to pay, do pay those insurances in order to be covered in case someone get injured while in your business premises. Yeah. Let's move on to step for tax. Have you thought about tax? Because now that you're self-employed or decide to dive into business, you will have tax to pay. Okay, so if you're not ready for that, then you're good enough not to be in business, and then maybe continue to work as an employee for other companies. Then you're safe, because as an employee you don't deal with tax at all. Your employer or manager will deal with your tax. But as a self-employed person, you have to work with the local body for tax in your area. And indeed, whenever you're ready to pay tax, they will tell you how much you must pay, and indeed, you will have to pay those tax. Okay. Okay, create a system to keep your record. So, as a self-employed business person, you have a record to keep. How do you store your information? How do you store your employees record? How do you store your sale records? So, I reckon you can use a Excel spreadsheet, or if maybe it's the responsibility of your accountant or who is helping you, then yes, they probably know what to do. But Excel have a great way of entering data and storing them. Yeah, so yeah, think about that, because I personally want to avoid having so much information in a piece of papers, then you find yourself loaded with so much paper, and I want to avoid that. So that's why I've started storing my information. Oh, well, I'm not going to say much about it now. Yeah, let's move on to plan. Well, if you're going to be needed employees, or you will start with employees and eventually after hiring. So as you know, as a employed person, in case you're not employed, it's gonna be costing you, okay? Because you must pay your employee and you will have to pay them, otherwise they get you in trouble. So think carefully if you can afford paying people before having them working for you. If not, for a start as a small business, because medium to large business, I tell you, most don't struggle so much, but in finance compared to small businesses, they're quite vulnerable because they've most of those businesses sometimes are just making their first venture into business. So you perhaps want to ask your friends and family to help you in business, to help you deal with your business at first, to help you because you've just started, you don't have much fund. They can give you a hand. This doesn't cost much, but eventually you will need to sort of decide what to do, whether you be hiring a person or working on your own or working with a partner. You got to decide this about this thing. Yeah, and when I say give tell your family and friends to give you a hand, you maybe think that maybe give out leaflets out about your new business, and it's a form of advertisement, just word of mouth or leafleting. Oh, hey, I've started a small business, help me. Oh, hey, come along. Sorry, not help me. Come along, and give them the opening day where you intend to open your business, and they will gladly flopping on opening day or popping. Yes, please, as long as you just tell them kindly, and perhaps you wanted to give them incentive, maybe 10% discount for when you start or when you're opening, and eventually they will love to come just to get a discount as well. So yeah, think about a way to attract them in. And then you can also yeah, make sure you have great product that are appealing to the people you've target. Yeah, actually, I want to mention this. Whenever you intend to start a business, okay, you have chosen a niche, and is your niche then you choose a niche. It's a target for you must have like an age that you're targeting, whether it is appealing, whatever you're going to be selling, appealing to young people, mid-age, or elderly. So you decide um what you want to go for. For instance, a company like Peacock PLC or Bon Marché, let's say Bon Marché, for instance, I've noticed that most of their product is sort of for mid-age women of a certain age, like 40 over. It's really difficult for a young person to find a product, a lot of stuff in Balmashi for them. So yeah, you have to decide what is your target, what are people you're targeting, and yeah, it's important. Then it gives you sort of a structure in mind into what you're hoping to achieve. Okay, yeah. So okay, guys, what else we haven't talked about is the location. Are you in a spot on location, or is it a hidden location? Because you want to avoid being hidden in case your customer find it difficult to find you. Like, oh, we heard that there is a business here, but we can't really find it. Where is it? Are you hidden in another building? Or because it's important to be right where people will see you easily and people can walk into your business safely. Then you get a lot more customer this way, and than being in a hidden location, you see. Okay, so this is it. Starting in a hidden location, sometime you still have that impression that, wow, I've started a business, oh wow, I'm spotted. But would you last in that location now if it's hidden? Would you be able to make money there? Would people find you easily? And is it a safe location for people to find you? So there's a lot of stuff to consider, and to consider them safely, and think before starting your business. I know it's nice to have your idea and your nation, wanting to do your own stuff and wanting to be your own boss. There is that excitement, is that zeal, and but make sure that you are safely prepare. And if you're not sure, you can ask for advice. It's always important to ask for advice, and people will eventually advise you, or even at your local citizen advice bureau, you could talk to someone and you're like, oh wow, they probably have more insight about what you're trying to do. And remember, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to achieve in general in life, there are already people who've been through there and who can easily advise you and help you along your path or your choosing decision, whatever you decide in. Okay, all right. What else I will say again? Also remember, you're gonna be needing business bank account if you're a corporation. Business bank account is pretty much simple. It's not that complicated to open. Just have to basically work with your bank and tell them about your business, and there are eventually forms online or in branch that you can fill, and they will eventually open a business bank account for your business. Okay, what else? um Have you ever thought about wholesalers? Think about who is going to be your wholesalers, because they will provide the product for you, and you want to choose the best wholesaler, those who have the best product to actually supply your business. Okay, and the amount of stock needed for your store must be decided also, because you need sufficient stock to feed the whole people with your niche. um or people will be walking to your business. Do you have enough stock, enough product to satisfy them? It's so important. Think about all this then. Okay guys, if you enjoy watching this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do post video on a weekly basis, and it's always amazing to come here guys with a new video for you. And I wish you all the best of luck if you're thinking about starting a business, but above all if you're working, make sure that all your plans are carefully made, and indeed secure the funding first before uh, diving into business. Okay, have a great evening. Thanks for watching. Bye.